speaking of Gavin Newsom and
Nancy Pelosi.
Well, no, not Nancy Pelosi. Yeah, that's a whole nother topic, but it's something I don't know about. But are we gonna shut down again, Jay?
It looks like it, man.
Fuck, dude. What the fuck? I'm gonna say this, and I realize the irony of saying this, sitting across from my buddy Jay here without a mask. But like, dude, we are basically like family. We spend a lot of time together. I think we respect each other enough to say. And actually, this did happen. You're maybe gonna be in a situation where there was a potential COVID-19 situation. You called me, let me know. We made the arrangements. You decided not to expose yourself to that, and so we had already talked about. Well, we can't do the public. We'll just have to Zoom podcast for 14 days, right? To just make sure everything's good. So we have a relationship like that. And I'm not saying you can't go to family's house and visit your brother, visit your sister, visit your mom. But fuck, dude. We're going to go shut down again.
I came to the point of view of that after spending, because we didn't go fucking anywhere, me and my girlfriend, when the shit went down. We worked from home, so we had that benefit, but we didn't fucking, we went to the grocery store. That's about it. We didn't drive our car, so we didn't get gas. We stayed inside, and we were fucking crazy. Like, and after a while, and especially when you're seeing the White House changing their fucking mind every fucking 2 years, they're scared to say I don't know, which they would gain a lot more respect. If you meet someone that doesn't say I don't know, and they're like, this is right, I know, this is right, I know, and you're like, well, tell me why it's right, because I have faith, whatever. It's like, you're lying to me. I have this false confidence. I lose value as a human that I should listen to. But Fauci came out and was like, remember, it was like, don't wear a mask, wear a mask, don't wear a mask, wear a mask. And it's like, he then came out a few weeks ago and was like, well, the reason I said don't wear a mask was because the doctors need a mask and everyone's buying them out. So I said, tell the mass public not to wear masks because they buy them. Wait, what? A lot of people that I tell that are like, oh, well, that makes sense. I'm like, fuck, hello? Like, think about that. You were lied to. So you're supposed to listen to this guy next week who might lie to you because of some situation with the doctors that we don't know about. No, I want to know. Cumio in New York was, Trump's not giving us ventilators. And then he got called out. Like, I heard he had a stockpile of ventilators. Well, we're saving that for the second wave. Bitch, you can't go on TV and say you need this many ventilators, you're not getting them, and then have a stockpile in your backyard. If I'm dying, I want that fucking ventilators, although they found out they don't really help. But what the fuck, dude? You got to give us all the information so we can make an opinion.
Yeah, three things.
I need some weed.
Yeah, well, first of all, that is obviously just exactly what they want to happen. But I think with the ventilator thing, I think I remember reading that they weren't even the proper ventilators. They needed some other fucking apparatus to function properly. But also, fuck, Jay, I forgot there was another point you made there that I wanted to address. What were you talking about?
Fauci with the mask.
Oh yeah, Fauci with the mask. Not that I'd agree with that, but there was a time where I remember going to Home Depot looking for gloves and masks, and they didn't have shit. And that's exactly what they said. No, we've sent all our shit. Home Depot sent all their shit to hospitals and firefighters and police officers. So there was a time which is just fucking sad situation again, because we had fucking billions of dollars of military equipment in the streets during the protests, but our doctors and shit didn't have PPE. So I think there was probably a time where, there was a shortage of masks, and maybe we shouldn't have, stockpiled them so that way doctors and people can get them. But they're changing their fucking mind all the time, and it's annoying.
Well, not even change their mind. He flat out admitted to lying. He flat out said, I said this because of this. It's like, no, you got to give it. You're a government fucking official. Don't forget who's paying your fucking bills, bitch. You fucking tell us, and we make up our opinions. We need all the facts.
Of course we do, right? And who are we going to believe, though? And you look at Fauci, and you look at that other doctor, that women doctor. I don't even know her name, but...
Don't get sexist, bro.
Dude, they're afraid of Trump. They can't even speak their mind. They can't even say what they really feel.
Hey, but guess what? Those three cops are just as guilty as the dude on top of George Floyd's neck, right? We talked about that. So he's got a responsibility as a fucking doctor and as fucking political person on TV to fucking... be straight. I don't give a fuck what you get fired. You get fired. Of course, you do the right thing.
Of course.
How are you gonna hold those cops accountable and not him?
But think about how many fucking people, you see it in the news all the time, dude. How many people are afraid of Trump, who pretend to have this loyalty to Trump, and because if they disagree with them, they're fucking gone. They're canned. Their name's ruined. They're fired. So, dude, and you see Trump talking on the podium, and you see these doctors in the background, like, fuck this motherfucker, dude.
Do you see him when he stared at him? He was like.
You know, exactly to my point. You know, it's like whatever these fuckers say, it's because they're just trying to fucking follow orders and not piss Trump off. And at the same time, they don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. This is a fucking unprecedented pandemic.
So no, he knew. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He said he knew what he was talking about. He chose not to release that information because he wanted face masks to get to the doctors instead of the public. I get it, but I don't get the lying. You should tell us that. It probably won't work, but guess what? Would you rather piss off Donald Trump, Daddy Donald Trump, who's signing your big check, Fauci, or would you fucking be honest to the American people that are paying taxes to keep this thing going?
It's going to be the former.
Right. I just don't get it, man. I don't get how not everyone's outraged about it.
Well,
I just hear people defending it. I don't get it.
There's so many other things we should be outraged about, but all we know is, and this.
What do you mean? People losing their livelihood should be outraged. Losing their houses, their fucking businesses.
Oh, of course.
Their fucking grandparents. You know, like Jesus Christ.
Oh, dude, for sure.
If you're not outraged about being lied to during this pandemic, I don't know what else you should be outraged about.
So, do you think we should be wearing masks?
No, I don't think the masks do shit.
No,
I don't think they do. I'm no expert, but at this point, I'm like, heart attacks kill a lot. Now, I'm no expert, and I be honest, I kind of got sick of COVID and doing the research, but it's Jocko Wilkins was on Joe Rogan recently, and he was like, he wants to bring manufacturing. He's kind of like Kanye West. He's actually likes Kanye West, and I don't know if you listen to that podcast yet. Check out Joe Rogan, Jocko Wilkins.
Yeah,
he's a former Navy SEAL, does a lot of leadership things for businesses. Amazing guy, but he actually brought this Fauci thing up, but he was just talking about, like, you know, we hear Fauci say we need masks. We don't have enough masks, which first off, what the fuck? We're getting masks from different countries. What the fuck, America? But we need masks. So he calls this manufacturer factory. They build boots, like really nice boots here in America. And that's another cool story, but almost a lost art. He brought in retirees to teach 22-year-olds how to build homemade boots. They almost died off. And he's trying to keep that knowledge here. So anyways, but he was like, hey, I'm American, I'm Navy SEAL. I like to help. I want to bring manufacturing in America. I'm pro-America. Let's make some masks. Let's make some masks for these doctors and stuff, or for the general public. Let's get this going. And then he said, like 4 or 5 days later, Fauci's like, oh, masks don't do shit. Don't wear a mask. And then he calls him up. Hey, I guess we don't need to wear masks for my contacts. They said it doesn't really help. That's what they're getting from the upper ups. And then he said, like 4 or 5 days later, they say, wear a mask. So he calls him back. Guess we're wearing masks. And he says, to this day, I still don't fucking know. But we made about 100 or 200,000 masks and sent them out to hospitals.
Right.
But we have no idea what.
Well, dude, we got to look at other countries and what they're doing and the successes of other countries, right? Look at Asian countries like Singapore and Taiwan and these countries that require their citizens to wear masks all the time. And they're fucking doing great.
China would be the argument to that. So I posted something about that way back, and I was like, that's when I started wearing a mask. I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, yeah, their numbers dropped, apparently, from the reports, and they're all wearing masks. But China has been wearing masks, and Japan, like a lot of Asian countries were wearing masks before COVID, which maybe is a good idea. I don't know. I'm not down with it.
Yeah, here we go, Jay.
I won't wear a fucking mask. But it's like they're covering the mouth. But it's interesting that, like, in China, there's I believe in Beijing now, there's a huge fucking... as of
outbreak.
A week or 2 weeks ago, it's a huge center now. So they're starting this same shit again, and they all wear masks too.
Dude, mask makes sense to me, right?
It does, right?
I mean, if you cough, you can see there's slow motion videos online that you can watch, and you can see the cough fucking spread, and it's like, if you are standing in front of that person and that cough goes into your face, guess what? You take a breath, you're inhaling all that shit, right? So mask works on two fronts. It prevents all that shit from coming out of your mouth, and it prevents all that shit from going into someone else's mouth. Now, again, I think me and you sitting together, you know, we normally do this every time anyways. Not such a big deal, but going to a ballpark, going to the mall, whatever, you know, like, I don't trust those motherfuckers out there.
Can I drop some bro science right now? This is total bro science. Can you hand me another beer because I get ready for this bro science?
Yeah, okay, let's get ready for this bro science. I would also say I'm drinking Red Bull because I saw that this shit is 8%. Fuck. Shit's strong,
You're such a pussy. I was drinking a beer that Drake's Brewery. I told you it was like fucking 18 or something. I felt it though. I did feel it.
God damn.
I'm actually kind of a lightweight these days, but
you want to bust out your sando again?
Yeah. All right, bro science. There you go, buddy. Little Reef.
Hey, thanks for sponsoring us, Reef.
Yeah, thanks for not sponsoring. I mean, you should sponsor us. Fucking sandals are expensive as fuck. And they slip off my feet all the time. But anyways, Great company though. Sponsor us. Talk shit about their sandal, but bro science on your theory about like spit. I get that too, but then I got stoned one night, and that's where bro science comes in.
Let's hear
it. You could drown, right? If you're underwater, too much water, and you're just standing there and water fills up above your head, you drown.
Right.
This is such bro science, and the weeds kicking in. But then so then it's dry, and you get a little drizzle. Ah, fuck, that's that water thing that could drown me. And then you get a little pour. And then it's drenched on you.
Right.
But you're not drowning. Is
right.
it the same with saliva? Even with the mask, some stuff is still being transferred through your eyes, through spit going through the mask if you're wearing the wrong mask. And so is it enough? And it seems not to be, from what I'm hearing. I only listen to Joe Rogan these days. But it seems to be that, like they said, asymptomatic people, that was the whole reason. Kids, that was the whole reason they go to schools and that. But it's like, what the fuck? Every kid. So what about flu? A teacher gets the flu, needs to make money to pay rent, and I'm just repeating what Joe Rogan said, goes into the class and works and gives everyone the flu, and we're cool with it. We're like, that happens all the time.
Yeah, because our kids are immunized.
Yeah, but okay, what about work? They do it at work every level.
Yeah, well,
retirement homes, people going with the flu to work because they got to make money. But with COVID, it's this whole different thing.
Well, we have a vaccine for flu, though. That's why.
But it still spreads and people get it and get sick, and some people die from it.
Oh, some people do die.
A lot of people die from it.
Yeah, actually. That's true. But the water thing, like the water's not contaminated, right? So
let's say it is, but you need enough to die.
Yeah, right. And I do think that, I mean, it can get in your eyes and shit like that, but more so, dude.
We're swapping spit right now, bro.
We are swapping spit. Yeah, we really are. And then fuck, dude, like.
So does a mask really eliminates a lot of that, but there's still some going through. So what's the number where it matters?
Well, and you know what, for me, as an auto detailer, right, I'm going into people's cars and shit. When this first launched, I fucking stopped working almost for a month, right? And I took 3 weeks off, a little over 3 weeks, and because I just wanted to figure shit out. Just like everyone, I didn't know what the fuck was going on, right? My interaction with people is very minimal. I get their key, and then I'm in their car for fucking 4 hours, right? So I wasn't really concerned, but if someone had it inside a car and then that it sits on the surface and then I go in there and wipe that off and then it's on my clothes and it's on me, like,
and apparently that's bullshit. Like,
right, and we found out more recently that, and dude, I was on CDC's website like once a week just trying to figure out, okay, what are they finding out? What's new? What's new?
You could trust them, right?
Of course.
WHO.
Yeah, right, all of them. And so now, you know, we're getting this second wave, it's called, but really it's the fucking first wave. We never even stopped this shit. It was still flowing. It's not like it ever fucking ended. So again, now going back to, I have to ask my clients, hey, has your vehicle been exposed to COVID-19? Have you or anyone you know been in there that has the virus? Because even though it might not live on surfaces, I ain't fucking taking that chance. That $350 ain't worth my fucking illness. Fuck that.
I have a question. So if you get pulled over during this COVID thing, especially the beginning of it for a possible DUI, and the cops are like, blowing this, you're like, COVID, not a good choice, sir.
You won't know until you
try.
Hell no,
they're gonna stick that shit in your mouth. Fuck.
They're gonna put their mask on and be like, okay, now blow on it.
I also saw some like right-wing conspiracy guy I follow, I don't know why, and he shared something. I don't know if it's true or not, but it's that apparently if you have your concealed weapons permit, you're not allowed to have a gun while you're wearing a mask of any type or sort, because you could possibly do a robbery or something. So they try to keep that distant. So there's a conspiracy like this is attack on guns slowly but surely. They could arrest you for it, you know.
Of course, they're going to use everything they possibly can. Do you see those fuckers from Florida that went to their board meeting and were like saying why they're not going to wear masks?
I don't wear a mask for the same reason I don't wear underwear. Things got to breathe.
Arrested. And you, doctor, are going to be arrested for crimes against humanity.
In the beginning, God formed man out of the earth and breathed his breath in him, and he became a living soul.
And like they've even developed these cards that like say like, oh, this is my doctor's card. Say I have a doctor's note that said I don't have to wear a mask. And it's like, it's all fabricated, it's all bullshit. But dude, they're gonna do anything to not wear masks. And
well, you got one side saying fuck that, I'm wearing a mask, my freedom. You got one side like, let's lock everyone into coffins underground 6 feet, safe there. It's like
right. And dude, I think again, we talked about this before, and we went into detail about just fucking be blunt with us, man. Just fucking be straight with us. And we never get that in this country. That's what's fucked up.
We want to know if there's fucking aliens.